Yes, Mr. Chairman, look, I know the youth facilities are good, but we have all this Champions League money just sort of sitting around burning a hole in our bank accounts, and you won't build me a new stadium unless you want to build me a new stadium. Thank you for the updated facilities.
Synker samman till segerskroppen, Maltan Grindavik. Och jag vet att nu ger det där.
Hi guys, I'm Aussie Villain and welcome back to Grindavik on the Impossible Dream. It is season 14, episode 8 today. We have Inter and Anderlecht away from home in the Champions League. Inter, of course, that knocked us out last season in the round of 16. And Anderlecht, who we really need something off of today because our last two games in the league phase are Roma at home and Liverpool away. Or it's Roma and Liverpool, I forget who's home and who's away. It's going to be very tough to get points off of them. So we need to get our 10th point against Anderlecht. And then we should be guaranteed getting into the league phase. But the good news is that we are upgrading our club youth facilities again. So they're currently good. This should take them to great or exceptional or somewhere up there. So 2 million, it'll be done by March next year, so before the season starts proper. And yeah, that's obviously very, very good news. Now, the season has ticked over. Now, just sort of off the side, I haven't been getting the thing that comes up, when you do like your end of season, the games end of season awards. I haven't had that coming up. So I haven't been able to see who's been winning things like signing of the year and young player of the year and things like that, which means I can't do an end of season award, really. We can sort of go through and see who got all the stat winners, but if there's a way to do it, I don't know if I'm doing something wrong. It's not auto coming up and there's no thing to click, which would then bring it back up. So, yeah, I didn't do the end of season awards last year because I didn't do that. And it hasn't done it again this year. And I'm not really sure what to do to fix that. If anybody knows, then please do let me know. But there's not too much else to catch you up on. So let's go get straight into things here. It is Inter away first up. We're expecting a sort of a 4-5-3-2. Would we call that? We'll go with that. This is the team that we're sending out. Puol in goal, Giacchini, Grubasic, White, and Luna as the back four. Quick word for Luna and his development. Look at that. Absolute star of the future. He'll be an Argentine international by the end of the year. Well, next year, maybe. We've got Jonsson, Raul, and Brennett in midfield. It's Kosh, it's Sima, it's Krusliak, and back... from injury, we have a Rocker and we have Milosevic. So you can see they're not really match sharp. We've been playing friendlies, trying to get them up to speed. Bautensen's back as well. So we've got some options on the bench that if things aren't working for the front three right now, we can make changes, and they're good changes. All right, we can see the team sheets here. Now, Inter is where we got Giacchini from. I'm 90% sure. It's also where we got Gadini from. So they've given us some good players over the years. But I don't recognise... I think we did have a little go at trying to sign this guy, but I think we're too good for him, to be honest, now. And I don't recognise too many other... this is the guy that's in real life, isn't he? The good Croatian defender. But yeah, I don't recognise too many other names there that have been popping up on scouting reports. So that's good. We'll point our fingers. There's no pressure on you here. Let's show everyone what we're capable of. Let's go with that. We got fairly well beaten, didn't we, by Inter in that round of 16 last season. So it would be nice to at least get closer to them here. It dawns on me now I'm going to have to change marking assignments with those wingbacks. So yeah, let's hope we do. Let's hope. If we could get a point here, that would be a massive bonus, and then we can go to Anderlecht full of confidence and really have a go at them. As it is, I'm sort of... I'm never that cautious, am I, really? But yeah, I think if Anderlecht... If we need a point there, we have to sort of... If you can't win it, don't lose it kind of thing. Whereas I think if we get a point here and we know that we're going to get through, we can really be a bit more aggressive, I suppose, in trying to get that win in Anderlecht. So we do have a kickoff highlight, which isn't great. You can see Kosh running in the wrong direction because he's got to go and mark who I've told him to mark, who was on the other side of the field. So let me fix that. Okay, I've just taken the marking assignment off altogether. So we're going to have... Raul's done really well there. Now, Luna does not have the support of Kosh because he's on the other side of the field. Here we go. Ball over the top. Krusliak. Just not quite there, was it? And what is going to become of this highlight in the opening minute here? They go long. Oh, no, you're not like that. Not like that, guys. Come on. We've been Big Sammed. I mean, White and Grubasic, they're no mugs in the air. That is just... Oh, you just want to cry. First minute of the game as well. Like, what is that? Well, let's... Do we berate after that? I mean, that's shocking. Absolutely shocking. All right, well, there's no point crying about it. Let's see if we can get ourselves back level. Let's give him some encouragement. Kosh whips the corner in. It's a good one. It's a very good one. And Krusliak. It says first of the season because we've kicked over now. But we'll call that number 71. He's just... It's ridiculous the goals he is scoring, isn't it? Good ball to the back post. Krusliak is there. And we've drawn level inside 20 minutes. So that is needed, isn't it? It's just such a shame we conceded the world's worst goal. All right, let's keep this going now, boys. Let's keep this going. Let's keep encouraging them. Brennett is looking nervous, which isn't great. Newcastle's beating Roma. Now, Newcastle are going to be a good side, of course, but we do have to play Roma. Here we go with Raul. Loses out. Can we get back now? Luna was forward. White is not having a great game in there, and he is on a booking as well. We can maybe put that one down, though, to a bit of a counter-attack and people being caught out of position. Why is Breenet so nervous? Anyway, 1-1 at the break. That's not terrible. It's time for everybody to dig in now. And that's inspired Brennett, so that's a good thing. What we don't need is sendings off at the back, Mr. White. We could bring on Mayer or Unnison. I'm looking at Mayer and thinking that Mayer be a good option. Oh, I'm here all week. He's motivated as well. Yeah, let's do that. Let's take off the booking. We don't need to be going down to 10 men away from home, do we? And it's not like White has been having a particularly great game anyway. Mayer is a good player. You know, he's young, obviously, 19, but there's a decent defender in there. And I've got to say, I mean, obviously things could go wrong from here yet. Kosh is on a booking. Let's take him off for Milosevic. Seema's not having a good game. Now, what we can do with a rocker back fit is we can take Seema off and we can play a rocker as a left-footed player out there as a winger. So let's try that and see if that gives us a little bit more width, especially to attack their wing-backs with as well. Try and really isolate them out there. Let's encourage. We've got a corner to defend this time from this end. Oh, and we've just about managed to do it. Brennett is now looking apprehensive, so you can come off, mate. Where is Valenzuela? You can come on. And we're 10 minutes away from what would be a massive point. A massive point. And we'll encourage the Milosevic over a free kick. It's a good one. Oh, it's a good save. And they've gone quickly. And they've just given the ball back to us there. Now, can we go forward again here now? Luna just takes his time. Raul to Milosevic. Back to Luna. Don't get caught in possession. He does okay, just not quite on the same wavelength. Are we going to pay a price for that? Mayer knocks it down, but Inter pick it up. This is looking dangerous. Grubasic has gone to close the ball down, but hasn't won it. And, oh, I have a horrible feeling. Giacchini, cross comes in. Oh, and they've nicked it in the 90th fucking minute. We gifted them a goal in the first minute, and we've conceded in the 90th. That is unbelievable. Could we have done anything different here? Cross comes in, and Luna has not covered himself in glory there. I'm still not completely sure what he's done. But what he's not done is cleared it. And we don't deserve that. We at least deserved a point from that game, though XG would maybe suggest otherwise. Oh, that is such a pain in the bum. Unbelievable. So, I mean, it feels like we were robbed, doesn't it? It's the manner of the goals we conceded to. Not just the 90th minute winner, but that first goal was just disgusting to concede. Anyway, there we go. That's that done. We have to get a point now at Anderlecht, or it's going to be a very nervous last two games. So Grindavik fall to late defeat. Guys, wait right there. We'll bounce back, I'm sure, against Anderlecht. All right, welcome back. Let's go to Anderlecht and let's get this win and make sure we're getting through. Now, one piece of good news is the kids have beaten Anderlecht. They were at home for this one, but 2-0. And if you can see the table here, they're sitting 10th. They're only 2 points, though, inside where they need to be. So yeah, we'll wait and see. They've got to play Liverpool and Roma in their last 2 games, as do we. And let's hope that they can get through as we do. We can, I should say. We haven't got there yet. But let's have a look and see what we're doing here. We are expecting a 4-2-3-1 formation out of them. And this is the team that we are sending out. It's Puwal in goal. It's Giacchini, Grubasic, White, and Luna. Jonsson, Raul, Brennett. It is Kosh. We're just going to keep faith with him right now, ahead of Milosevic, I think. Although Milosevic is a very enticing option, isn't he? Let's go with Milosevic. So it'll be Milosevic, Sima, and Kruzliak going up top. All right, don't recognise any names in that Anderlecht team, so that's hopefully a good sign for us. All right, let's put this poor run of form to... Have we had that bad of a run of form? I mean, we've lost to Tottenham, and we've lost narrowly to Inter. I mean, that's not really that bad of a run of form, is it? So I guess we just say, go out there and enjoy yourselves? That doesn't really sound like something I want to say, but... Maybe that's the, read the room. Maybe that's what it's saying. And yeah, well, this is it, isn't it? And they've gone to wing-backs as well. So the scouts didn't really know what to expect. They just basically told me that in the pre-game meeting. So yeah, they clearly have no idea, do they? But we'll make this final call for Viewers Player of the Year, because unless someone can tell me how I can find out what all those awards are, I hope it's not the end of season awards with Grindavik, but it might well be. But we'll still do our Viewers Player of the Year, so let me know, final call for that, and we'll vote on that next episode. Because what I can do is we can do like the end of season stats as part of the transfer special, and then I can just sort of let us know who was won or who you voted as the award winning for that. So that is that. Now let's change these to marking assignments so we don't get another Inter incident. I think, like Inter, I'm going to actually, given that they're wing backs, we're just going to take the marking assignment off. We'll leave these guys sitting forward. Just might even help pin their wing backs back, even. That's a tough one to say. So let's encourage here. We've got a free kick. Milosevic whips it in. Good one to the near post. It's off the crossbar and cleared away. Oh, we really do need to at least take a point here just to make sure. 10 points has always been enough to get through. So we just need to make sure we get our 10th point here. And then we have sort of free hits in the last 2 games. But what we don't need to do is lose this. Be stuck on 9 points, and then we're sort of nervously trying to get something against Roma and Liverpool, which will be very, very tough. Giacchini to Jonsson. That just kind of peters out into nothing. And, I mean, we are dominating possession here, 71%. We just need to make it count now, don't we? Milosevic with a heavy touch. Can we go and win this back? Not as of yet. Come on, boys. Come on. Ball down the line. White goes across. Luna tucks. Oh, jeez. That should have been a goal. The one benefit to having our wingers track them back is that it frees the fullbacks up to, if there are, the extra strikers there, rather than make us go man on man at the back. So it may even be, given that we want to really try and at least get a point here, that we might need to do that. That's one of those things when I said in the Inter game, that we can be a little bit more attacking. That's the sort of thing that I mean. But if we can look for the overlaps, there should be spaces for us. Milosevic has got a little bit of space now. Milosevic goes himself. Oh, it would have been a good one. There was maybe better options there. But we'll keep encouraging. It has been, I'd say, so far so good. But we still don't have that goal. Milosevic now chips it in towards White, who puts it just over the top. So we are now coming into half-time. And you could say we have what we want, but I really want to win, if I'm being completely honest. So it is time for everybody to dig in. Let's go out there. Let's get this goal. Let's keep a clean sheet. And yeah, let's win the game. I am going to put those marking assignments back on, though, I think. It's just making me a little bit nervous that, yeah, we don't have that right now. So we'll do that. I wonder if we look to not exploit the flanks, but look for the overlaps, maybe. That might help us. So let's get back out there. I mean, it's one of these, isn't it? Dominating the game. But, I mean, they'll be happy to probably take a point off of us, I think they're down there in 30-something position in the group, in the league phase. They've not particularly done well. Not Kruzliak's day. Let's get Balkinson on for him. And ponder our next move. I wonder if Seamers maybe not, if we want to go for a rocker with that extra width. Here we go with Luna. He's got himself a little bit of space. Jonsson does really well. Briant to Giacchini. In for Seamer. Can Seamer pick out a cross now? Back to Giacchini. It's a good one. It's blocked. It's headed away. And still Luna has it. We go back to Jonsson. Again to Briant. Again to Giacchini. Giacchini twisting until he goes down. Penalty. Silly, silly foul. But it's a penalty. Oh, Captain Magnificent. Giacchini has drawn one there. It should be given. It is. And it's going to be Seamer, I imagine. Yes. Come on, Wendell. He got a big penalty against Benfica to open the group stage. Oh, and he snuck one in there as well. Oh, that was very, very close though, wasn't it? All right, we have our lead. Can we go on with it now? Oh, it's not a good penalty, is it? It's horrible goalkeeping, really. There was no power on it. The goalkeeper should have saved it, and we have come straight back. Now, have we fired ourselves up, or have we just angered them now? I thought Briant might be able to get a toe in there, but no such luck. They are pinging it around a little bit. Are we going to get sucker punched here? We force them back though, so that's a positive. And we're not making life easy for them, are we? Come on. Just becoming a long drawn out highlight, which always makes you nervous, doesn't it? There's a good win by Grubasic, but it's nicked back off of them. He's offside, isn't he? Surely he's offside. Pruol makes the save. It's a corner, so it's a massive save. I still think he was offside, but anyway, let's get this away, and then we can worry about what comes next. They've definitely woken up though, having gone behind though, haven't they? And that's easy for Pruol. Settle it down, boys. Settle it down. Milosevic over a free kick. Milosevic has hit the post. We've not done too much to actually threaten them from open play, though, have we? You know, for all our possession and highlights where we've seen us sort of probing away. Let's try to demand more. There's not actually been that much that we've seen from ourselves breaking them down. But we are now into stoppage time. And Giacchini has a throw in a good attacking area. Can we work something from this? Briant goes back for Jonsson to Giacchini, crosses it in towards Baltensen. Is he onside? The referee's not sure. I think he might be. I'm going to praise because that's how confident I am. I'm pretty sure Baltensen has wrapped this up for us. There it is. Neil Baltensen, his first of the season, has put us into the last 32. We'll go to 12 points from here. Anything we get now against Liverpool or Roma will be a bonus. It keeps us in contention, I'd say, to get into the top 8, but realistically, that's not going to happen. If we'd taken something from the Inter game, then maybe away from home to Inter, you know, we've just so frustrating that one, wasn't it? But there's 40 seconds to go here. Even if they score 1, they're not going to score 2. Rayoul, don't get yourself sent off now, mate. And we've got Jonsson, Grubasic, and White. They're all booking away from a suspension. There's a big part of me that thinks, especially Jonsson, just come off now. Oh, Baltensen's nicked it as I'm trying to make a sub, and Baltensen is a block. It is blocked. Can we take Grubasic off as well? There's no point, really. But at least we're going to have Jonsson for the next one. And there we go. Excellent work. No bookings either, so everybody's available. And we deserve the win there. 2-0 I don't think flatters us, but we certainly did make a little bit of hard work of it. So there we go. That sneaks us just back inside that top 8. Now, Roma is currently second, only a point above us. That last home game suddenly becomes very important, doesn't it? Because if we... I mean, we're playing the team second and fourth in our last 2 games. But if we could beat Roma at home, it just gives us a sniff, doesn't it? 15 points probably won't be enough. You'd probably need 16 looking at that. You'd imagine that the teams down there, there's going to be enough teams to get 4 points from those last 2 games. But 15 with that goal difference of +7 would just give us a half a chance. So we turn dominance into victory. So Roma, so they've both got themselves through, which maybe helps us as well. I mean, we are realistically there, if not mathematically there. Giacchini is proving to be a very, very good captain, isn't he? Won the penalty as well. Really, really pleased with how he's going. But guys, that will do it for today. If you have enjoyed that, make sure you hit thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe if you're new. You can see all the new season stuff has been drawn there as well. We'll be back. It'll be mid-January window, so all the players are going to be upset. We'll have had our break. We'll all be unfit and unmotivated. We'll face Roma at home, Liverpool away regardless, and who knows? Who knows? Maybe we can get into this top 8. But until then, guys, don't forget to leave your nominations for Viewers Player of the Year, and I'll see you next time. Take care.